Prayer, surrender to God. The very meaning of prayer is to surrender. This surrender cannot happen if your prayer has words in it. Surrender can only happen when you are in utmost silence. When nothing is spoken, when nothing is asked, when there are no ifs and buts, when nothing is either explained and when no explanation is asked for. In fact, true prayer is when nothing is asked, when no questions and no answers are sought. When you remain in total silence, in state of no complaint, then it becomes a perfect state of surrender. This is the only way, and there is no other way to surrender to God. This state of no complaint to God is nothing but being totally non-judgmental. When you judge your situations and circumstances, from it comes your quest to ask from God. Then you prepare a list of your desires. You prepare a list of your complaints. Then you show God that you are no more satisfied with whatever has been given to you. When you start to judge, you start to complain to God. And all this is beautifully wrapped in your prayers. This state of always complaining and always asking from God is against surrender. It is perfectly opposite of surrender. A surrendered person is one who is totally, constantly, and always in love with God, who has no words to ask, who has no words of complaint. When you apply sense, it is only then you can complain. But the fact is, how can you apply sense to God? simply because He is above your mark of sense. He falls above the very definition of sense and logic. God is beyond your capacity to judge. You actually cannot judge Him or His ways. If you cannot judge God, then how can you, as a true lover of God, judge His givings to you? If this is true, then you cannot ask any favors from God. Then you cannot complain to God. Then you cannot complain of your situations to Him. Because it is only He who has given it to you. Asking from God and asking God to change whatever He has given to you, even if it looks misery to you, is nothing but application of sense to the ways of Almighty God. It is nothing but telling God that you know better than Him. Then this cannot be a state of surrender to God. Then this is going against the very will of God. Total surrender to God must have acceptance filled in it. Then you have to simply accept all and everything that is given to you, however it has been given to you. Then there is no scope left for asking from God. Then there is no scope left to complain to God. Then changing, altering cannot happen. Only when this happens, you become non-judgmental. Only then you can fall into the category of being a lover of God.